What's going on, guys? And we're back, and we're going to talk about shifting the dynamic from talking about creating webinars into more of a team dynamic, right? As you decide to become from being employed to maybe self-employed to a business owner, I think some of these lessons could be beneficial as I document my own process, right? So I want to talk about why daily reporting to your team is important, and it's not what you think. As a CEO, it can easily be construed as a power trip or something to feed an ego, but as I've been leading teams at different levels, that can be far from the truth. So I like to teach through example, I like to practice what I preach type of thing. So I want to use an example from a real life application that I do in my company. So let's use an example of daily wins in a company. It does not have to do with anything about closing deals. Sometimes it can. All the time, the main reason is we want to document those daily wins because every position in the company sees different obstacles. Right? So when we see daily wins and keep the energy high in a team atmosphere. For example, when the fulfillment team is always solving problems most of the time, when they get wins from our client, that's typically a win that they get, or maybe a project that is done that they would document. In between, there are a lot of obstacles along the way in which contribute to bringing the energy down. So when the deal gets closed with more revenue coming in at the end of the day, it can also have the fulfillment team bringing them some reassurance because that things are going good on the front end, resulting in boosting morale. So on that note, the sales team also gets a boost of morale when they see their clients they sold winning in the program, which will result in a deeper conviction to sell more deals. As you can see, it's not really about the people who are in charge that demand reporting. At the end of the day, it gives the team you work with a boost of morale to win more often and get used to it, right? It's all about building momentum and carrying momentum for long periods of time and having a team dynamic to back everyone up in some type of matter of support. So with that being said, it's okay not to have all the answers when you're leading a team. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these two videos in one because I believe they go together. Okay. So it's okay, your job as a leader is to find the best solutions possible to obstacles and to adapt reality while instilling a solution mindset into your team. So with that being said, it's okay not to have all the answers. This will give the leader pressure relief, so to speak, because they don't have to be always focused on their ego and having all the answers. Especially when you're working with a team, a good leader also recognizes who they need to delegate to find the right answers, so on and so forth. So if you're a leader, right, you have people reporting, boosting morale, you also need to understand you don't have to have all the answers during that process, right? Having the people who are winning on a daily basis, have them also contribute to your team to continue that process of winning. So like I said, if you're a leader and you feel like you have to have all the answers, obviously you don't. Just have the right talent, people, resources in place. And if you do not feel like you have those, feel free to use Google. I'm sure you'll find some answers because we are surrounded with an abundant information, if not too much. All right, guys. So this video was going to be 2 videos, but I decided to put these 2 videos in one. So why daily reporting to your team is important. Maybe it wasn't what you thought it would be. And it's okay not to have all the answers when leading a team. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. And we'll actually talk about you always don't have to be an expert in your community. And I'll tell you why on the next video. Thank you so much.